Starting.
All right, we are live.
Oh, you muted me?
That was a...
Oh, am I unmuted now?
Yeah, no, I muted you and then I unmuted you before you even said that. Hi.
Okay, now I'm ready. I had this
we're
video
already
up.
live.
Well, I know, but I had this video up in another browser. So
Oh
what
my
we had
gosh.
already said was playing in my ear. And I was like, what the frick is happening?
Also, you saw the proof that
Yeah.
I had,
we're
in
live.
fact, unmuted you.
Yes, well, it said, I tried to talk. It was like, the host has muted your mic. And I was like, bitch. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm looking down. I'm sewing some sweatpants.
What a homemaker.
The sweatpants. Most sweatpants are just like, these are my holy sweatpants. And I was like, I will fix them. I am going to fix them.
I love it.
So we have to congratulate you, Michelle, right?
We
Is
have
that what this
to.
is about?
I
think that's what this is
guess.
about. Yes, guys,
Hi.
Mish is finally monetized. Why don't we have a soundboard? We can have like woo, 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 woo,
Oh, I've got something, surely.
Surely.
Oh, here.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's all I've got.
Your YouTube live skills have drastically improved since we went live together. So this is gonna be a trip for me. My eyes look freaking awesome right now. Do you see how
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been looking and I've been thinking, cat eye sharp enough to kill a man.
Oh my God. Which man would I choose? Which man would I choose?
Which man would I save? That's the real question.
None of them. I'm just kidding. Probably my husband and your husband and a couple other people's husbands.
I guess.
Hi, Starla. Oh my God. Starla and I have been Instagram chatting so much this past couple months. Yeah, we've just been like shooting the shit. It's been great.
Awesome.
And she started a business. Starla does stickers too. She has stickers, and I'm going to get some. Yes. Pretty little prismy stickers.
Okay.
Right? Starla, that's you? I'm not like having
her Instagram?
Starla Barca, I think, or Starla. Well, yeah, Starla's like one of them. There's two. She's got two accounts now that she started following me on. I'll send it to you. I mean, let me search her up. Yeah, Starla, which one should I do, Starla? Should it be Starla Marie or Starla Baca? I don't know which one. Or am I friends with two people named Starla
Marie on here?
Well, I know, but like which one's the business one? But what if I'm friends with two people named Starla? I'd be dead. I'd be like, nope, this is the Twilight Zone. This isn't real. There is so much extra thread in these pants. Like, just why is this here? Why is there so much extra thread? Anyhow, Mallory is pretty chill. Chill? I don't even know if I have a chill. That's Star Crafts & Co. Oh, yeah.
Star Crafts & Co.
Star Crafts and
I'll put it on the screen. If anyone wants to go check out Starla's Crafts & Co.
Look at this shoddy stitch work right in the crosshair.
Pete did it. Wait. Pete did it.
Yes, Pete! The first super chat.
Pete did it. Thank you, Pete.
Pete Jensen is the man.
Oh, Marilyn's going to be so mad. Oh my gosh. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means, Mallory?
That you are going to get $7 from YouTube after they get their 30% or whatever.
Well, I got to tell you what this means is it's like we're like tying a whole like loop back together in this moment, or tonight anyway, assuming that I get $5 more in super chats this evening. Because if I get $5 more in super chats this evening, I will finally have hit my $100 AdSense threshold from 2 years ago.
Guys, we got to get her there. That's so funny because I just got an email today that I will actually get a payout in this month because over the past 10 months, I've made about $10 a month on just whatever videos I still have. So while I'm
Oh
on
my God.
vacation in Wisconsin for Thanksgiving, I'm going to get an extra random like $106.
That's awesome. Y'all have no idea how much stress and anxiety this $85 that's in my AdSense account that I can't touch has given me over the last year and a half for the dumbest reason
The dumbest.
possible.
You listen, you have to do the Hun stuff.
I'm
though,
gonna
when
have
you
to
get that
send
check.
I'm gonna have to send someone $9 on Venmo, I think,
But
out of that.
not only that, but you got to take a picture of it and like blur out their name and the amount and be like, look at how much money I made. Do it into MLM and then post it to YouTube or to Instagram and it'll be
Oh my
hilarious.
God. I'll
And
post it to
those who know will know. And those who don't will be like, what those anti-MLM people? They're just flaunting all their money. What is this red mark I have? Like, did I scratch myself too hard?
Okay, Starla, I'm
Okay.
sorry. This didn't answer the question. It just gave me more questions.
No. Hold on. Wait, where the hell's my mouse? There it is. She put it, she started putting it, here it is. Stars and Crafts.
I know. She got it, but now she said that would be badass if you have 2 Starlas on Instagram. You still do have 2 Starlas on Instagram.
Yes, but they're
so
not-
she didn't answer whether or not both of those are her.
2 separate Starlas.
I need Starla to answer. Do you have 2 Instagram accounts?
She does have 2 Instagram accounts, I believe. I hope. You're right. What if this is all
That's
just
what I'm
like
saying.
this big...
It didn't answer the question.
Right.
It was helpful, but it didn't answer the question.
Oh my God, how funny. How funny are we? We're hilarious. We are so funny.
Fucking funny. Oh,
so
shit.
funny. Are you trying not to swear on your channel? Is that...
Well, I mean, in the
Is that a
first
thing
like
that you
10
do?
minutes, maybe. I don't know how. Well, like I'm not like fully monetized yet, so I just have like.
I mean, you're
super chats.
really close though. You're
Yeah, I am
you're
actually. I don't know where all these people came from in the last few hours because I think I was like 25 away from 1,000 like 3 hours ago, and now I'm like 1 or something.
Oh my gosh, wait, but can I tell you, speaking of monetization and things like that, so when I saw this email, side note, you're 997 subscribers. We need to get you 3 new subscribers tonight. Like, let's rally. Okay. But I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get this like random $100. So I was like, I wonder if anyone is still a member of my channel. Like, I don't make content anymore, like regularly. So there is one YouTube account that has been a member for 20 months. And I just really hope that they are aware or just like not like, I hope they're not just like randomly not paying attention to their bank statements. They don't know that they're being charged 99 cents a month or $2 a month. And like, I feel like, oh my God,
That's me though.
Does this person know that they're my one remaining member? But I'm going to do a members only live, and I'm just going to wait for her.
Oh my God.
Who are you? Where is she? Could you imagine? But there's like no identifying information. Okay.
Confused myself. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. They're both
All right.
her.
All right. So
you only know one Starlet.
Tonight's live goal, unfortunately, tonight's live goal, everybody, tonight's live goal is $5 more, $5 footlongs to Michelle.
It is sandwich day.
And 3 more subscribers on YouTube. Let's go. Let's smash all those buttons.
I've been getting emails from Good Sense all day offering me $5 sandwiches for National Sandwich Day. Also, my husband made me a sandwich worth $50 earlier.
Today's National Sandwich Day?
It is because
how do we come up with these days? How do we? No, I don't mean like we as in like you and me. I mean we as a people, as a species, as a human race. How do we just go, oh, it's National Sandwich Day? Like, did you ever watch Grace and Frankie on Netflix?
No.
Okay, you should. It's hilarious. Jane Fonda
I've been
and Lily
told.
Tomlin are perfect. But in one of the seasons, they start a vibrator company for elderly women to like help with their wrists and their joints and whatever. Okay.
What if I wore my hair like
That'd be over the headphones. That'd be hilarious.
like
So they were like, oh, too bad there's not a National Dildo Day. And they were like, you just make it up. You just say that it is. And so they posted on Twitter that it was just National Dildo Day. And then they were going to give
That's
away
legit.
like 50,000 free dildos, right? And then it like took off like wildfire. So they had to fill these orders. But I just like, is that how this happens? Do people just go like, you know what? I really love lip gloss. So tomorrow, everyone, is National Lip Gloss Day. Just get out your fave lip gloss and just put it on all day. All
I feel
day.
like, yeah.
Thanks, Darla.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Starla. Oh my gosh. How exciting.
I showed a National Dildo Day, which is perfect. I love Mags.
Alert, Major Mags
Alert. It's funny.
We haven't Mags Alert in a long time.
Well, we haven't.
Mag-
And doing
I don't know
Mag-
why I don't know why that was the past tense of Mags Alert. Mags Alert instead of Mags Alerted.
It's easier to say. I was thinking about doing our Mags alerts when I was reading that Reddit thread, one of the Reddit threads, and someone was saying like, oh yeah, the constant like shouting out and celebrating that somebody's in your stream and chatting. And I was like, oh shit, we did that. We
Whatever.
I was like,
some of the stuff in that, some of that stuff in there is just petty. But some of it is legit, and there's a place for it now, which is great.
Michelle, Kayla's here, and she has a great idea, and I'm doing it. I'm your producer. I'm looking them up for you. All right, National.
That's great. Thank you. That's
days.
perfect. Please do.
All right, National Day Calendar. Cindy, do you also feel though like Grace and Frankie in season 7 like just took a really weird turn? Like all of a sudden they're involved in illegal activity and getting away with it, and it's just like you were just like normal people, and now you're just like embezzling money from the FBI. I don't understand. All right. Today's national days. There are more than one national day per day. I guess there's so many things you can't just have one. Hey y'all, greetings from Knoxville. I'm not drunk. Jacksonville. All right, so today is One Health Day. It's just one health day. World Jellyfish Day. It's a jellyfish day. I don't know how one would celebrate World Jellyfish Day.
Eat them?
And what?
Eat one?
I would put some jelly on a fish and eat that before I ate a jellyfish. Is jellyfish something people eat?
Hi, artsy tartsy. I almost said artsy fartsy, but I like artsy tartsy. Hey, y'all. Greetings from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, Knoxville, like I said.
Knoxville.
Okay. It is also
you,
the first Friday in November, not even a specific date. The first Friday in November is National Jersey Friday. It is also, not only is it National Sandwich Day, but it is National Housewives Day.
Oh, thank God.
They get a day, guys. All right, tomorrow's.
What is tomorrow?
Okay.
Wait, was National Sandwich Day wasn't on there?
No, it was. It was.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I'm sorry. I'm not paying very good attention.
First, we've got National Candy Day.
Oh, no. Wait. I don't know why October 31st. Say fartsy. I will say it for you. I will say it loud and proud.
Fartsy. Okay, so it's National Candy Day tomorrow. It is also National Bison Day. It is National Play Outside Day. Okay, what if it's really cold? But my favorite is
Max, you're so right.
Guys, tomorrow is National Chicken Lady Day. Chicken Lady.
And
it's just this picture of this woman in a frame on a wall. Here, let me just share this so you all can see.
Yeah.
Just national. I don't know why. It's just, that's her. National Chicken Lady Day. That's it. So there you go, everybody. National Chicken Lady Day. Tomorrow, I don't know how we're celebrating. Maybe we'll go live. Maybe we'll do a special event. Let's see. Wait, how do I get to more national? Like, what's the, oh, okay. All right. Year at a glance, January. All right. January 1st is World Day of Peace and the Polar Bear Plunge Day. We know this. January 1st is also First Foot Day.
Starla, if you can't see any other comments and you're watching on Mallory's stream, they're probably on my stream.
Go over to, go watch it on Michelle's.
Streaming.
It's okay. Go watch it on Michelle's.
I need the watch hours.
You need the watch hours. I'm not. Okay, National First.
Oh, hey, Mom. Day. Hey, my mom's here. She says we're darling.
Oh. I don't know why my lips are doing this. National First Foot Day is believed in Northern England and Scotland. It is believed the person who first sets foot in someone's home can bring good luck into the household. So whoever sets foot in my house, if I don't have good luck that year, it's their fault. Oh, January 1st is also National Bloody Mary Day and National Hangover Day. Convenient. Oh, nice. January 2nd is World Introvert Day. First Monday in January is National Thank God It's Monday Day. There's a cream puff day, a buffet day, personal trainer awareness day.
What?
Why do we need personal trainer awareness day, everybody? I don't.
Is it like
National Drinking Straw Day?
Beware personal trainers.
There's National Personal Trainer Day.
What's
Science Fiction Day?
What's January 2nd?
These are the January 2nd days. Thank God. Okay, no, thank God it's Monday is the first Monday in January. There's National Cream Puff Day. Buffet. This is January 2nd. Cream Puff Day, Buffet Day, Personal Trainer Awareness Day, Science Fiction Day, Drinking Straw Day. Oh, no, that's January 3rd. Okay, so Science Fiction Day ends the January 2nd.
I just want to know what's on my birthday.
Hypnotism Day. Which date is your birthday?
August 29th.
I was going to say, I was like, why is she looking for in January? I was like, did I forget that her birthday's in January? Okay, let me go to August. No, I don't. Okay. '29th. I do know that my birthday is World AIDS Day.
Really?
Yes. It's the day that everybody gets AIDS.
That's terrible. Maybe
it's the worst day to be around.
Maybe you should let people know about that. I don't know.
All right. National Lemon Juice Day is August 29th. Lemon juice.
Oh, good. For lightening your hair and getting rid of freckles or increasing freckles or whatever. International
Day Against Nuclear Tests. August 29th.
Okay.
August 29th is also According to Hoyle Day.
Oh, what?
According to Hoyle. Hold on, I'm going to read about it.
I think, okay.
According to Hoyle Day on August 29th, encourages individuals to honor the rules and regulations in particular situations. It's also a day to pay tribute to a man by the name of Edmund Hoyle, an Englishman who was thought to be the first technical writer on card games. Chop Suey Day.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you get. Chop Suey, Hoyle Day, nuclear tests, and lemon juice. All right. I'm going to go look at my birthday. What a girl wants. I'm going to go look at mine. December. All right. So, December 1st is National Pie Day. I freaking love pie.
You know what? I knew that because I mean I didn't know that, but I knew that it was around that time.
Mallory. Yes,
Because
Meg.
I have a friend who does like Pie Day parties with all of her friends instead of Friendsgiving every year. It's very cute.
Oh my God, there is so much on December 1st. Okay. National Pie Day, Antarctica Day,
Of course.
National Bartender Day, National Eat a Red Apple Day, Faux Fur Friday, the first Friday in December, World AIDS Day, Rosa Parks Day, a day without art. So that sucks.
Oh, bummer.
And to round it out, bifocals at the monitor, Liberation Day. Liberation. I don't. Oh, and National
What?
Play Outside Day, the first Saturday of every month. The first Saturday of every month is Play Outside Day.
Of course.
Why did they pick this date? Did you know December 2nd is the International Day for the Abolition of Slavery?
I didn't. Sorry, chat and Mallory. I'm like so distracted right now.
No, it's okay. What are you distracted by? Multiple days in a year. Yes, Kayla. Oh, wow.
Like I would love to explain it to you, but it will be easier to show you if you give me like 5 more minutes on it. So, but I'm still here. I'm just like distracted.
No,
anyways.
I'm here, and Pete is helping get you hyped up.
Oh yeah. Oh, and by the way, Liz and Marilyn, Liz Ferris and Marilyn Honig, with like in the SBTV world, my chatters know who they are. Are
Michelle,
live.
Michelle,
What?
Michelle,
What?
Michelle,
What?
Michelle, Michelle, Michelle.
What?
Do you see it? Do you see it? No, you can't see it. This is a weird layout. I don't like this layout.
No, it's not the layout. It's the overlay. I can just take it off.
Do you see it? You did it.
You
did it. You did it. You did it. Someone's going to unsubscribe right now. Do you remember when we did that once? Someone's going to be
oh
like,
my God, we are so
F their
petty.
celebrations. F their celebrations.
Do you know how many people I have seen like post on YouTube? I hit this milestone. I just hit blah blah blah, and I'm like unsubscribe. And then I realized like a few days later that I actually do want to be subscribed to them, but now I'll be really embarrassed if I subscribe back.
Well, like you don't get notifications that people like who subscribes to you.
They do if you have your like subscriptions public, which I do because I use that like option in my profile to like promote other people's and stuff.
How do you do
I don't
that?
know the details, but I'm pretty sure
like I don't know the details.
I'm pretty sure that what I said was correct and that we can just leave it at that. Oh yeah, we should just like
is there a weight requirement to get monetized?
Everybody
oh my God, Mark Thompson is here. Oh, Mark Thompson. Swooping in with a fat joke. Oh, Mark Thompson is one of my YouTube haters. Like he's this dude that really, really hates me. And here he is, and he says, "Is there a weight requirement to get monetized?" No, you can be as beautifully fat as me. Mark, I'm so happy to see you. Oh my God. Like it just it makes my heart flutter that there is still someone out there on YouTube.
Everybody drink, take a hit, imbibe, whatever, to Mark.
Raise a glass to Mark, something I can never take away. No matter what he says to me. Missed you so much too, Mark. Oh, I bet you did miss me. I'm so glad you're here. The question is, are you watching on my channel or on Michelle's?
Yeah, because I really need the watch hours, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, if you're going to be a dick and insult me, at least take your weight over to Michelle's channel.
Please.
Because
Please distribute your
the,
weight a little more evenly, Mark.
yeah, I'm trying to distribute my weight a little bit more evenly because right now it's just like on my body. So
Hi, Nana Blooms. Good eve.
Artsy tartsy. That's why I love Marksy, because
Oh,
he's just, that's okay. Because he just, it fuels me to know that he's here. What were we talking about that before that?
Well,
Us unsubscribing.
I was being distracted and you were entertaining people, I think.
So Artsy, the reason that I acknowledge people like him is because I think that people who don't acknowledge it, what they're expecting is either defensiveness or to be ignored. And I can't ignore such romance. Mark, I
It's
know
romantic.
I know that you like a big, fit, thick girl. I know, I get it. So it's okay. I see, Artsy, I have some big
Fat
ones.
bottom girls.
They're pretty big. That's why the weight distribution. In fact, you have to have balls in order to get monetized. So cheers to me and Michelle and our balls.
Yay, balls.
You know what, Mags? He should smile more. You're right. Mark, you would be a lot prettier if you smiled more.
That's true.
Oh man, I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I love it.
So what were we talking about before Mark showed up? I forget now.
Well, I think you were reading comments because I was being distracted. Oh, Mark wants to know if Julie Joe is going to be joining us tonight.
So
I don't think she will.
You want to know why he's asking? Because it's a fat joke. It's a fat joke.
Oh.
He's adding her into the fat joke because he's made the same comment. See, Mark's got one lane. Mark's got one lane of comedy.
Oh,
and
that's so
fat jokes.
That's so funny because
he gets up at the stand up and he's like, I got one joke. It's a fat joke. And the audience goes, okay, you can go on. And then, it's so good.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure she'd love that.
Oh, Mark. Anyhow, so what else is going on, guys? Michelle hit 1K.
What?
I'm just recapping 1K.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that happened.
That did happen. Now we're just waiting on that $5 super chat. And listen, Michelle, I love you, but I'm not going to do it because then they'll be like, they're just giving money to each other back and forth, which is kind of true because if you need money, I'm like, I will send you money. I will Venmo you money if you need money.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Like literally fuck anyone who cares about that. But also don't send me money. That's not what I meant either.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
I stay out too late. So what do you have going on this weekend, friend? Let's talk about our weekends.
I'm going to a protest tomorrow.
Okay, shit. You better get it. What are you protesting for?
Peace and a ceasefire in Palestine.
Amen, sister. Yeah, I don't even know if we have anything like that here. But I've had
you would have to really look for it. I have been sharing a lot of content on Facebook, and it's like now that I have like Facebook monetized, like ever since a couple months ago, like I'm not making any money off of it, but I do get like extra special insights and stuff, and none of those posts have any reach. Like they're not being seen at all. It's pretty fucking fucked up, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of had to put myself on a news block. Like I know generally things that are going on, but I'm stopped. I'm like consuming a lot of news content just because everything is so heavy and so deep that I'm just like, I can't, it was affecting me so badly. You know what I mean? So I don't know all the full details of everything going on all the time because I'm just trying to stay present with my family, you know?
Yes. No, absolutely. And that's healthy. I
Otherwise
think
I
it's
would be
really
all like
important.
you.
I think it's really important to be like aware and informed of
Mhm.
some of the things that are going on right now.
Yeah.
Because I just know how many times I have asked myself over the years, what, and I know everyone in America has asked, and probably elsewhere, but I know our education system and our, you know, the society that we live in, and we're constantly told to be asking ourselves, what would you have done?
Mhm.
Where would you have been? And I'm not going to go much further into that, but I think that
No,
it's important to at least kind of know what's going on, but it's also really healthy to have more distance than I have,
well,
because
and I
I've been really deep in it, and it's not good. And also, unless you really want to keep talking about this, I also want to highlight this chat message. It's really important.
what I was going to say is what my therapist helped me see. This was a couple of years ago, so different therapist I'm seeing now, was that I can't, if I am constantly consumed by the buildup to where I might actually need to physically become more active in a particular fight,
Mm-hmm.
I am afraid I will either be so burnt out that I can't fight when I need to, or I will overcorrect and do something that makes things worse or get myself killed if something were to escalate to that severity. So I think for me, being aware of what's like, I guess I know this is a thing that is happening. I am occasionally reading about it, but I'm not engaging in like social media posts back and forth, like that kind of dirge of like, no, well, I read this thing and you can't say that. And, like trying to stay away from all that and sharing
Mm-hmm.
posts, whatever, and just reading about it and being aware so that if and when the day comes that I'm able to do something, attend a protest, I know, you said you have to like look them up, but like if it ever comes closer to my door and I
Mm-hmm.
need to be able to speak about voting, like, okay, so do you know who, if I need to be able
Mm-hmm.
to talk about it with
Yeah.
other people, I'm not so burnt out on Facebook arguments and content that I'm able to eloquent. Does that make sense? Am I? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I'm just like, yes, I know what's going on. But I
Yeah.
can't dirge.
You have to keep distance, and that is totally fair.
All right, Mags,
I
Mags, what are we
sometimes just
doing?
don't respect my own boundaries. So
I know. Mags, what are we? You said you need our opinion. Whoop.
oh yeah.
Okay. Guys did 2 couples Halloween calls, Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann of Pirates of the Caribbean, and Jack and Rose went together. Okay. Okay. I'm with you so far. Is there going to be a whatchamacallit, controversy coming up? Take it away and I'll wait for now the kicker, the other half of his couple's costume, his sister.
Okay. 2 couples Halloween costumes. Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, Jack and Rose from the Titanic. What is this? What is this Sharpay nonsense?
So just so I understand, this is Ryan and Sharpay. Sharpay was like,
Yes.
I'm going to be Rose and you're going to be Jack. And Ryan goes, what? And she goes, just do it.
And then he's like, okay.
And he was like, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia situation. If you watch that show, do you watch that show, Michelle?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I have.
the
I
like
haven't
the
seen all of them, but yeah.
but like the Doyle brothers, like you're
Uh-huh.
just like,
Yeah.
what's happening there? Um,
Mhm.
that might be. Mags, is there a picture? Can you send me on Instagram a picture of this?
Oh my
Because
God.
one, is the costume good? Like that's what I also need to know. Like, is
Ooh.
Jack hanging from a door?
This actually reminds me of a question that we can maybe or not a question, but a topic maybe we can talk about here. Actually, maybe you can teach me something. Do you know who Hailey Bieber is?
Well, last name Bieber, so I gotta assume she's related to the Biebs.
Thank you for saying that. Okay. This bitch is
But I don't
famous.
think so.
Definitely. But okay.
Spouse, Justin
Wait.
Bieber. That's his wife.
Oh, wife. Okay. Listen. I will tie this back to what Mags was talking about too.
Okay.
It's some weird. Okay.
No, I'm here for
I
it.
cannot. My ADHD did that thing where I jumped like 50 steps, and now I'm trying to find like the third or fourth so it'll make sense to you. But
I've been there, done that.
do you remember Jack and Meg from the White Stripes?
I mean, yes.
Do you remember what their relationship to each other was?
No, I wasn't a huge White Stripes person, so like,
Did
I
you
don't.
ever have any
Should I look them
concept
up
of what
right
their
now?
relationship was to one another?
No. Should I
No.
look them up right now?
No.
No.
I mean, you
Okay.
can. Yeah, you can look them up. It'll
Okay.
probably say, are they sister and brother or husband and wife? Like, it was a big
Oh.
speculation. Like,
What are their
because for
names?
some
Jack and
reason they were like
Diane?
weird. Jack and Meg.
Jack and Meg.
White. But I think they were
Were
married.
Jack and Meg White siblings?
But they like let people believe they were siblings. They were like not forthcoming about it. But that always stuck with me as so weird. And then like I've gotten the same vibes from like, well, not the same vibes because I don't know anything about her, but every time I hear about this Hailey Bieber person, I literally do not know what her relationship to Justin Bieber is, and I cannot be shitted to Google it. Like,
I mean, yeah, it says Haley Rode Bieber is an American model, media personality, and socialite. And then it says born November 22nd, 1996, spouse Justin Bieber, siblings Elena Baldwin, parents Stephen and Kenya Baldwin. Wait, what? Oh, she's a Baldwin. Like a
that's what
Well,
Pete said.
well, I know, but like Haley Baldwin, it didn't click that like Baldwin was Baldwin. Like I
just like Bieber didn't click.
Well, like Jefferson or Washington or Johnson,
Hey,
like.
I think this question is for you.
I think that's for Mark. But oh, there is Mark. There he is. Love is love. Yeah, Mark. That's not
Sister, brother, husband, wife. Love is love.
Yeah, Mark.
Mark said it. You heard it here first.
You
folks,
heard it first.
Mark.
He is part of the LGBTQ community. He is here and he is queer. And we had better get used to it. Oh, Marilyn!
Marilyn!
Look at Marilyn!
You did it! I'm rich!
Yay! She's gonna get that Monday. She's gonna roll around in a bed of $1 bills.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
That was very Miss Rachel Hugh. Yeah.
Oh my God, Marilyn. Pete was the
Marilyn, that
first
was
one
so kind.
to send me a super chat, but you are the one to put me over the threshold to be able to withdraw any money from my 2-year-old AdSense account. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's so beautiful. You know what they should do is Google or AdSense or whatever should turn that into a savings account. And then you can just accumulate some money there.
Like, you don't think that they're doing that on the back end and just keeping all of the interest from that?
Well, yeah, duh, probably.
I mean, come on. Thank you, darling. You are so sweet.
Oh,
I'm sorry. So I'm gonna say sorry again. I'm like so distracted, but I've almost got this thing figured out, and I'm gonna start manipulating the screen to see if we can make this work.
Don't manipulate
Because I've got
me.
a cool idea. Okay,
Michelle owns up to it in a live stream that she's manipulating us. She calls us the screen, but we know it means us.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah, I'm a
Artsy, thank you for clarifying your typo in your sex junk. I totally knew what you meant. I wasn't like, well, if he's in a roof.
I read it as on a roof.
Right. If he's in a roof, I'm just gonna pull him down. I'm not gonna need a
My brain automatically corrected that one. No worries.
I'm just gonna go underneath and be like, hey, you could just drop right on down. So my freshman year, I was auditioning for the High School Musical, and we were doing Annie, Get Your Gun. I don't like that musical, but anyhow, it was my freshman year auditioning for a musical, and my brother had decided he was
such a lib.
I'm such a lib. My brother decided he was going to audition for the musical for the first time too, and he was a junior, and so we both got called back for the two lead roles, but there were lots of other people called back, and I was so conceited. Shocker, I know. I was like, it's in the bag. I'm gonna be Annie Oakley. Okay, whatever. So after callbacks, the producer called my parents to tell them. Now, if you don't know the story of Annie Oakley, she was a sharpshooter. Pew, pew, pew. And she joined like this traveling show, and she fell in love with another sharpshooter named Frank Butler. Annie is about Little Orphan Annie. Annie, Get Your Gun is about what happens to Orphan Annie after she gets adopted.
Hey, Electric Boogaloo.
But anyhow, so
I think you know that. Whoa, my first musical was Godspell. Totally similar too. Pretty close.
Give them a break. Give them a break. So anyhow, the producer called my parents because Annie and Frank are romantic interests in this show and in real life. And they wanted to cast me as Annie and my brother as Frank. And they wanted to know if my parents thought that was okay. And I hear my mom just go, ew, like just screams at my music teacher. It's like, ew, are you crazy? And she's like, well, like we could cut the kiss. And my mom was like, my mom goes, listen, it's not like we're in some like no-name town where people aren't going to know their brother and sister. She's like, people know my child. Like we were very active.
He is handsome. I could tell that.
Yeah, for sure. Like people are aware of my family. My dad was the music director at the neighboring district. Like, so everyone knew my dad. Like, I'm not saying we were popular, but like people knew we were brother and sister. And so she was like, you either have to have one of them step down for the other one, or you have to double cast it and give Mallory a completely different man who's not related to her, and give Derek a girl who's not related to him. And so that's what they did. They double cast it. But the very fact that there were educators who were like, maybe they'd be okay with this if we did it publicly. Yeah. And if that happened in like today's, like with the internet, and anyone did it, can you imagine the BuzzFeed articles like Podunk High School cast brother and sister as love interests?
Oh my God.
And then when they put our names in the cast list,
that sounds like something Pete would do like a stream about on YouTube.
When they put our names in the cast list, though, they still put my name across from my
I say that with love, Pete, if you're still watching. I know you are.
Of course he is. They still put my name across from my brother's. So it looked like I was playing opposite him and the person below us. And they were like, oh, that was just an accident. I was like, my mom was so hell. My mom could not have said hell no faster. It was, I wish I had been on the other, because my dad, this is before well, we had a cell phone, but like you called the house. My dad was on the downstairs phone. My mom was on the upstairs phone. And I can just like hear the echoes of them like talking on the call. It was hilarious. And at the time I was mortified. And of course I had like a big drama fit, storming up to my bedroom and being like, you don't even like musicals and you don't want to do this for a living and you just want to be a golfer. Like big 13, 14-year-old drama, whatever. Go figure. So that's my contribution to is it weird that this brother and sister were Jack and Rose?
I love that for you.
Oh, when you asked me to go live tonight, I could not have imagined that I would end up telling that story, but here we are.
And here we are, yes. Oh, okay. Is it?
Did you figure out what it is that you're trying to do?
No.
Pete says he's here. All right.
Hi.
He's here. He is here. Is the last we've heard from my main man, Mark, the Love is Love? Is that the last we heard from him? Yeah.
I think so.
I think
it's
he
a good
tapped
way
out.
to go out.
Yeah, it's a good way to go out. It's a good way to realize you have been defeated.
Japan says, I remember seeing an episode of Oprah where a husband and wife found out they were actually siblings.
Isn't that why they used to do blood tests?
Corinne or Kareen, you'll have to correct me.
Mark didn't like my story.
I think Mark liked your story a little bit too much, and he might be back in like 45 seconds.
He thinks the I in LGBTQIA is for incest, so he doesn't know. He's not educated.
Right. But I wanted to say, this. I've been. Oh, yeah. I'm coming back to this just because. Why? Oh. Well, this is very, very different, obviously, because these people clearly didn't know before they got married that they were actually like related. But like this kind of stuff is so incredibly actually like prevalent in like Utah. It's like scary.
I can understand it if you don't know who your father is. Because Jake and I made the joke once, and that's why we all not that we thought we were related in any way, but just kind of like because he doesn't know his dad, so he was like, "We better make sure that we're not related," like as a joke, because there's no way that we know who he came from. But I used to believe, is it true that they used to do blood tests to get married? Like that's why they did those? Because I remember being told that and being afraid to get married because I didn't want to get my blood taken. I didn't want to. No, Duncan.
Oh my god.
I think we both hit it. I'll stop. Hold on. Let me hit my soundboard.
I'll play the only sound I
blah,
have.
Blah blah.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Duncan, so much. Thank you.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna have a soundboard here soon. I don't care if people on Reddit hate errands.
I don't think they hate it. I think it's the use of it. I think that if it was used differently. Now I don't watch those videos, so I don't know how it's being used. I don't listen. I haven't heard it. But I think it might be about how it's used. So if you use it in a smart way, this is like pew, 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 like, or weird sensual staring into the camera type stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I haven't watched any of her stuff in a long time. No like shade or anything. I just haven't.
Mine's full of shade.
Well,
just like a big canopy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
51 minutes in is long enough for petty shade, so
right.
Nobody's watching our shit anymore anyway. Except
That's
way more people are watching our shit. But like cooler people.
I think that this number is a combined number.
Well, yeah, no, It is, but
Oh,
I mean
okay.
hate watching.
Oh yeah, I don't hope not.
I don't think anyone's hate watching our shit anymore for a long
Well,
time.
I think only one person is on my actual channel watching this. So
Well, Mark.
no, those comments did not come in my chat. I'm looking right now.
Oh,
Those comments
really?
came in yours. Yeah, he's over with you.
Nice.
Yeah, he's feeling you out.
Oh, so he was calling me fat? Too?
Oh, he only knows one word to describe a woman's body. So
I love it.
yeah.
He's so creative. In Iceland, they don't do family names. Your last name is your father's name, and then son at the end if male, or daughter. I don't know the
Doctor.
pronunciation of that. If female. So I probably fucked that up so many times. So they made an app where you put in your family tree and you can tap your phones, and it says if you're shut up. So you just tap your phones together. And it.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Is this real? Yeah. I guess it was a real problem accidentally hooking up with. Well, I imagine Iceland is tiny. I mean, population wise. Like, don't they have like the smallest like population per square mile or square mileage or something? They have a lot of space with not many people, from my understanding. I could be wrong. Yeah. Oh my God, Iceland ahead of the curve yet again. I have
everywhere.
I want to go to Reykjavik. I want to go to Reykjavik. That's in Iceland, right? Reykjavik is the capital of Iceland, right?
Don't ask me geography questions. I don't have a clue.
I've heard good things and I would love to visit there sometime. That's the only cold place I would ever visit, I think. Sorry to any of my cold friends. Like Duncan and Maryland, like even Vermont is probably too cold for me. Sorry.
Yeah, we're very glad that Danielle moved from Boston down to
South.
Virginia.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, guess what?
What?
I have news. I have news about Story Jam 2024.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
2 letters.
A and F.
L-A.
It's in LA.
We're doing LA.
Whoa. When is it?
October.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to come.
You must. It was amazing. It was so fulfilling. It was, you just smeared your perfect cat eye.
I know. Well,
it's no longer sharp enough to kill anyone, let alone a man.
I think it took out Mark. I think.
Before you fucked it up. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Where do you consider the South to begin when you're going down the East Coast? Well, I think
line.
for Virginia.
It's the Mason-Dixon
line.
line.
The Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, literally there's like a sign anywhere that it is if you're driving that says you are not crossing.
That's Virginia, right?
No, anywhere. The Mason-Dixon line goes across the whole South.
But he's talking about on the East Coast, like where does it kind of begin on the East Coast? Because I feel like
I see. Okay.
West Virginia or Virginia is what I've heard, but I don't.
It runs along the southern border of Pennsylvania, northern and eastern borders of Maryland, and the western border of Delaware. So basically, the very bottom of Pennsylvania. Well, It's funny though, because that's why I never see signs. Because when I cross into West Virginia, I'm crossing over this like little corner where the Mason-Dixon line's not there. Or is it over here? Is it further? Oh, I see. There's the Elliott line, the Mason-Dixon line, the Deacons line, the Transpeninsular line.
Peninsular, probably.
Oh, thank you, Mags. I literally just barely tried, but Awesome.
Maryland feels still not south to me. I don't know. I think Japan, it probably like the southernness of a state in America. I think Japan is in Quebec.
Okay.
In America, it really is more about like the Civil War than geography.
That's also true. Yeah, so really looking at the Civil War, like it's
Yay,
like
Joni's
everything
here.
everything
Hi, Joni.
below Pennsylvania, Ohio,
My
Indiana.
friends are here. Barb tries.
I love that you have friends. I'm over
Hi
here.
from
Like,
North Carolina. North Carolina is in the south, right?
yes, North Carolina is in the south. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, girl. Now you a wench with a wrench, Joni. Tell me how that feels. If it's hefty, do you feel powerful? Do you feel like you're gonna do something crazy with it? Please don't. I really don't have the energy for that.
I don't know that I've ever actually really looked at the states of the Civil War in comparison.
Kareem
Rio de
is
Janeiro.
from Rio de Janeiro.
Oh,
Hi,
shit.
darling.
Drunk with power.
Drunk with power. Yes. Gotta be drunk with something.
I got so obsessed looking at the map. I have no idea what we're talking
Let's
about.
call him Marlene Sweeney. You don't know this game, but that just means imbibe. Marlene Sweeney. Fuck Marlene.
Japan want to know if DC is in the south. So technically, yes. Is that what we were talking about? I have no idea what's going on.
Thanks, Pup Groomer. Hey.
These must be all your people because you just got up to 22 people viewing. You so popular, girl. When did you get so popular?
Over whether it's deep south. By the way, California is my home, but okay. My son and I have a disagreement over whether it's the deep south. So what side do you fall on of that argument, Barb? Culturally is DC south. I don't really think of it as that. No.
It's honestly kind of just like a neutral ground in terms of culture.
Haven't you ever heard the hit single Northmen north of Richmond?
What? All right, so North Carolina, you're debating whether or not North Carolina is the deep south. No, I don't think that it is. No, the deep south would be Alabama, Georgia, Florida,
for sure.
Like Mississippi, anything like Louisiana, anything that's like literally right there on that border of the Gulf.
Barb, just a PSA. Just a PSA. Most SPTV channels are totally apolitical. Mine is not at all.
What? Well, how is it explain to me, and maybe I'm understanding it as I'm asking the question. Why is it super political to think that North Carolina is deep south or not? I feel like I might know the answer, but I'm not sure that I'm there.
Let's see what
Clearwater, DC is.
I'm from the deep south, Central Florida, not far from Clearwater. DC is not deep south. Agree?
Yeah, I think. DC. Yeah.
Song.
Yeah.
Oh, you vibed it for like 10 times. Shut up. We gotta play it.
Wait, which song? The one that you did with the
We Got Receipts.
Yeah. Oh my God, no, it was so good.
Oh wow! Thank you guys so
much. Of the state since 2010. Oh yeah. Well, and they have. I mean, North Carolina is south, especially in red, but like I would. Texas.
Yeah. I do tend to kind of equate deep south with like deep red.
Yes,
like if that's
for sure. If that's where and that's why I was like, why do we?
Yeah.
I don't think that North Carolina is deep south. I think that it's gonna flip. I think that from what I've been hearing, like Texas is moving towards flipping.
But
Georgia.
But to be fair, Georgia is still totally deep south.
Right, but they're gonna flip. So then it's gonna
Georgia
start
already flipped. That's
like
what I'm saying.
Fully?
Well, I
Like,
mean, like Georgia was like the reason that
yeah, I guess that's true.
the Senate flipped.
But are they
which
going to
was,
call it? But are they going to call it purple? Like, are they going to call Georgia like a purple state for a while
I
before
don't
they
know.
fully
I
call it
think
blue?
if
Can you get Anderson
Stacey
Cooper on
Abrams
here?
has her way.
Can you get Anderson Cooper on here to clarify some things for us?
Yeah,
And
can
that way,
someone email Aaron and I don't know. He's probably talked to Anderson, right? I don't know.
yeah, we need to get Anderson Cooper on the line. He can. I heard the Dem candidate for governor of Mississippi has some kind of serious chance because they're so sick of Tate Reeves.
Okay, entertain people for a second again because I think this is going to be really great. I just got to fix this layout.
Oh, you're not like leaving? Okay, I was like,
No,
shit,
I'm not
don't leave me in
leaving.
charge. I haven't had to.
No.
Japan said you don't need Anderson Cooper. I'm literally a political science professor. Perfect. Thank you. Okay.
I need a clip that goes that's like a bunch of people saying, "We know." I'm just kidding. I love giving Japan shit and he takes it. And he's my Marty, which means he's my number 2, my second in charge, and I can treat him like filth. So
oh, you're gonna get canceled for that. I would not have known that though. I would not have known that Japan is a political science major, so not major, professor. So that is helpful information for me. It's absolutely not considered the deep south, and red has nothing to do with north or south. Yeah, I know that. So totally true that red doesn't necessarily have to do with north or south. However, if we're talking where are you going to find a lot of red states, it is south. And then when you think of deep south, you think red. So yes, like Ohio's red, but like
everything
deep south.
Like this is all conjecture.
Yeah, and it's like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. You know, deep south is red, but red doesn't mean deep south. So that's all. As long as
I don't know Tom Tillis.
Deep crimson, man. I don't know.
Maybe you should look up Tom Tillis. I don't know.
Tommy Tillis.
Well, maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. I don't care.
I am going to look him up, but we don't have to talk about him.
For sure.
United States Center. Oh, look, a mediocre white guy.
I want to have a pepper next to my name on Rate My Professors. Oh.
Does that mean that you're a sexy professor? Is that like that you're like that this is a hot professor?
Oh, is that
what
it?
That means? Is it like oh, Barb, yeah.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Okay. Where the option I had earlier was
so I have to vamp. All right, vamp.
Yes.
If so, these are all your people from the Discord from SPTV, right? So they don't even know who I am. I'm like fresh meat.
Fresh meat. Then you should take this minute to. We've got 20 people on. You should introduce yourself and
what do I even say?
What like
Guys,
how did we come together?
Michelle forced herself upon me in friendship, if I'm being truthful, and it was the best forceful friendship I've ever received. So, okay, so my name's Mallory, and I have a channel, Tall Glass of Mallory, and I used to make a lot of content on anti-MLM, which is where we met because I was on Roberta Blevins' podcast, and so was Michelle at different times, and then somehow Michelle just like started sending me stickers. I don't even know how that happened.
That's called love bombing.
Well, what's so interesting though is that this is how trusting I was when I first started being on the internet. Roberta
you got
Blevins,
lucky that I am such a good person. Like,
Roberta was like, "Hey, Michelle wants your address." And like, I'd only met Roberta on the one interview in the podcast. I didn't know her any more than I know anyone on the internet. And I was like, "Sure, here's my address, random stranger on the internet, to give to another random stranger on the internet." And then this other random stranger on the internet started meeting or sending me stickers. And then we ended up like just chatting on Instagram, and somehow I got her phone number, and now we have been in the longest group chat I've ever been in my life.
It's great. I love it.
It's right now we're in a lull because we're all doing so many different things in our personal lives. So it pretty much
But
just
it's still
consists of
so wonderful to have a place to come back to, just like,
yeah, well, because it consists of daily update. Like there's always activity in it every day. And sometimes it's really light, but it's always like maybe a
sometimes it's
meme.
between people for a whole
Right. Me
day.
and like, especially when I have mental breakdowns, Roberta's like, I got this. And Roberta, so like and sometimes it's just like, hey guys, here's an update on my life. And then we're just like, that's awesome. So glad to hear it. Sometimes it's literally me, just one of us just yelling into the void and being like, can you believe this? Whatever. Random pictures of our children. And then, talking about Taylor Swift. Like that's like what like every day. And then, but like when we need each other, then it's there. And it's been so great. But so that's how we became friends. And then we got to meet in DC last March. And yeah. And so then Michelle went into this SPTV, which I think I probably asked her no less than 15 times, what is SPTV? I was like, I don't know. Like I did not hyperfixate on the Scientology stuff the way that she did. And so she went this way and I was like, I'm just going to chill over here. So I'm in the Discord, but I'm not active because I can't keep up. So I keep up to date on what she's doing over here, but I don't fully know. And I don't want to ask again what SPTV stands for because I'm afraid she'll kill me.
They'll tell you in the chat.
I know.
They'll probably tell you wrong answers only. And you have to pick the right one.
Oh yeah, wrong answers only. I do like that game. I feel it by doubt.
Wrong answers only, everyone. What does SPTV stand for? I want everyone to answer.
TV can't stand for television. It can't.
That would be cheating.
Speaking of TV, we put a TV in the kitchen today. I feel so adult.
Oh my gosh.
But I really did it because I wanted to have my calendar. My friend, like I saw Instagram encourage me. Like Instagram tried to sell me one of those wall digital calendars that are like $2,000. And then my friend Tanya had just a TV with this app that was just up on the TV in her dining room that like you can see from the kitchen. And she's like, yeah, just get a TV that you can get them for like $70, $80 for a small one. Put on your, get a smart one with a Fire Stick because they're all smart now. And then just open up your calendar on the TV and then you have it. You don't have to buy these $300 or $2,000, things. I was like, oh my God, that's genius. Yeah, you rock it out.
Rocking it out with MD. Hi. Hey, girl.
So yeah. So anyhow,
thank you so much.
That's how I got here. That's how I got here. So it's really nice to meet all of you. Sassy.
Incredible. Okay, I'm almost
super powered toilet vacuum. I like that. Sassy persons try Viagra. Smelly pothead TV. I mean,
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, suppressive person TV.
The TV is, that is what it is, actually.
I did briefly for a moment forget we were doing this. I was like, what are people saying in the chat right now?
Sugar.
Sugar Protons
Table Village. Denver Stevo, I like the way you think.
I am a never emphasize like being a horrible cult sounds a little bit too interesting.
Sassy persons try Viagra.
Uh-oh, this is PG-13.
It says it's not all cracked up to be. Okay, let's give me NC-17. I don't give
me NC-17. Do you remember when that was a rating that we were like, I'm going to see a movie that's NC-17? Explain to me why rated R was not for children under 18. And then there was NC-17, which literally stood for no children under 17. I don't understand. I want to watch an NC-17 film and see how bad it actually is compared to current things that we have that just are like we can just get access to, no problem. I'm gonna look that up. What was an NC-17 movie?
Sally's pretty tight vagina.
Solid plutonium toy fan.
I like that.
Yeah, wasn't NC-17 like
Auntie,
basically lots of sex?
Auntie, I've been getting your comments the last few days, and I want to tell you that I appreciate you and I see you. And I'm really sorry that like you had to find out, anything that hurt you, even though I'm not sorry, that I put it out there. Someone's phenomenal Toyota van. Japan, you're really good at these. Japan is really. Oh, you would like some of Japan's parody like lyrics.
I
Very
love
good with
parody lyrics.
Yeah.
So
very
yeah,
good.
it looks like a lot of these NC-17 films are just like, oh, initially rated X. Strong
Wow.
scene of graphic sexuality, nudity, violence, drug use, and language. Numerous explicit sex scenes.
Japan, I'm not putting that up. Burke. What is up? I want to know what Burke is.
I was just singing that in my head. I love you.
I love you.
I just learned a new word thanks to looking up NC-17. Do you know what the word aberrant means?
Aberrant?
Yeah,
No.
Aberrant.
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 Well, I'm trying to work it out. Don't tell me yet. I might be able to figure it out.
I was wrong. I just had Google read it to me.
What is it?
Aberrant.
Oh, aberrant.
Which makes way more sense. It means departing from an accepted standard. My entire life has been aberrant. Diverging from the normal type in biology.
Oh, this is so true. All the NC-17 films from our youth would just pale in comparison to Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, but just like normal other stuff that we're watching that is just so aberrant that I'm like, would that be rated interpolated?
Interpolated is a Scientology word.
Oh. See, things I didn't know.
It's like when you cause a disturbance in the force, you're interpolated. You got some issues you need to solve.
I'm hungry.
Because you're causing problems for Scientology. Not, just to be clear, like that's all they care about.
Well, abhorrent is what I first read it at.
Yeah, that's what I thought she meant too at first, but
they're like, wow, Mallory can't even speak. Who the fuck is this chick? Bringing on some girl with pink hair. She looks like a crazy girl. And someone said she was fat in the chat.
Fat in the chat. Fat chat.
That's hilarious. We used to watch HBO on the squiggle lines and look for boobs.
I would just wait for late night VH1 when they would play Showgirls, but like the censored version. And you guys, I know I've talked up. Japan knew I was going to bring up Showgirls. I will not shut up about this movie ever. It literally made me gay. Like,
it made you.
I was like,
Angelina Jolie made me gay.
Elizabeth Berkley in Showgirls made me gay. And it was, and the censoring on this. Mallory, have you seen this? Have I talked to you about this? That I have, but you don't remember. Yes, Bert. They literally. Okay, we're gonna look at it.
We're gonna look at it. Okay,
this
guys,
is not
I'm
what I was planning on doing.
Pause
tonight,
for a second. You find it. I'll be 1 second.
You guys, I have recently searched for this on Google. This is awesome. This is the best censorship job I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Marilyn. Congrats again, Michelle. I finally got paid from YouTube. And crochet orders, so I'm sharing the wealth. Haha, you deserve it. Oh my gosh. P.S. 7 of 9. Hot. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I never disagreed with you on that. You're so sweet. One time I searched I searched My Chemical Romance concert on Bearshare or some Pita Pino or oh no, you didn't. And it ended up being the hottest porno I'd ever seen. Missouri was
Hope you all got a nice look at my
so
butt.
And Anhata, I would like to genuinely, oh my God. I'm genuinely interested to hear what makes Missouri Southern light, because I grew up in Missouri and I guess I can see that, because it's not like they don't have like an accent, but they're just, I'm still thinking in like red and blue, you know, and they're like deeply red. And we're a slave state. And so that's also it, you know, Kansas, it was a free state. Missouri was a slave state. And so I just think of them as like Southern for that reason, but it's also not in the South.
Mags, you better be over with Michelle. Don't be watching on mine.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Okay.
What? I need that book. I need to see a graphic novel with clothes drawn on them.
Oh my God. No, this is the whole movie. I didn't want the whole movie.
Are you seriously looking up clips of Showgirls?
Uh-huh. I mean, not clips. The TV, this article from Bustle is called "The TV Edit of Showgirls is Crazy."
Listen, I need Netflix to have a category that is TV edits, because I realized that there are so many movies that I was like, why was I allowed to watch this when I was younger? It was because I watched it on TV where they edited out all the inappropriate shit. It's like I wanted to introduce my son to Jim Carrey, but there's like nothing that he did that was close to appropriate yet. But I watched him on TV, so everything was okay.
Oh, this isn't the one I wanted. I'm not actually going to play it. I shared the wrong tab. Oh God, she's so hot. Okay, why are you like this? Hold on, let me fix this.
Do you remember, what was that show on MTV about like the college co-eds that were like always like making out and doing like softcore porn? What was that show? Dormed or something? Oh, I gotta look that up. MTV show in 90s about college kids in dorms. Undressed. That's what it was called. Undressed. Oh my God. There were 223 episodes of this show. Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm being so picky about this. Okay.
I mean, there were seasons where there were 52 episodes. Oh my God, is it streaming somewhere? Can I watch it?
Okay. All right, let's see.
Oh
yes, the floating
Amazon Prime.
Look at this. Every frame they have digitally drawn on. She is topless throughout this whole movie. I didn't know this. Topless scene. Fully top. Everyone in this topless.
Oh my God. The rewritten lines. Oh my God, right. When they would censor the bad words.
Oh, so yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
This is my friend Naomi. She's a dancer too.
I don't know how good you are, darling. And I don't know what it is you're good at. But if it's at the cheetah, it's not dancing. I know that much.
You know, squat.
They want TNA, you give them TNA.
Dancing ain't faking, right? They like your little game.
Hey, stay with me. You got low self-esteem, baby. You're a fantastic
You got that self-esteem.
I'm watching you be a rat.
You enjoy that out there?
Yeah, darling, I think I did.
I hate you.
Crystal here recommended you.
Cut the crap. Eat dirt.
This is bull. I like your legs.
Favorite movie. One of my favorites.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Stardust proudly presents Miss Naomi Malone.
So she's topless here? Like, I've never seen the whole movie. I've really never seen it. Right? No, bro.
Oh my.
It's a lot. Where can I watch that? I've really never seen it.
Happened. Apparently on the Internet Archive. Like, I can't believe you've never seen that. It made me gay.
Terrible. I guess it's on
Okay,
Prime.
I gotta fix this.
Oh, it's unavailable in my watch location. Whatever that means. Oh man. Yeah, she was definitely gorgeous.
Okay. Now, let me go back through some of the comments I've missed. Japan has a friend who looks just like 709. You're very lucky, Japan. Is it your friend from that website? Just curious. Okay. I already saw that comment. Michelle Carpenter, have you received any pushback from that evil cult of Scientology after posting some more videos? I have not. Knock on wood. They're a little busy with real threats to their organization. I was in Southwest Missouri. That might make a difference. People were very racist where I was. I'm going to jump through all of these because I do have something to add. Springfield, Missouri had white supremacist race riots in the early 1900s. Doesn't surprise me. I was in the Ozarks. Oh, on how to, yeah. Yeah. So I went to college in Springfield, Missouri, and I worked down there at a few different Waffle Houses for a few years after college. And so I was very, very like there, like not there for it, like, yeah, I like it, but like I was there witnessing, how incredibly different world it is in Southwest Missouri than it is in like St. Louis or Kansas City where I grew up. And the Ozarks is so deeply red. It is kind of scary down there. And then for like even southeast, in the southeast part of Missouri in the little foothill, like that is an area where I have literally been scared getting out of my car because I had like rainbow bumper stickers and shit. Like, but I used to drive that way all the time because I would drive from Springfield to Memphis and back. So
Crazy.
I worked in a working in a Waffle House is like a front seat to a documentary. Yeah, I guess.
Miss.
It was a really really important like learning experience for me in a lot of different ways, and I'm not sure I would repeat it, but I'm not sure I regret it either. SMSU, Southern Missouri State University. I went to Missouri State University, which I think is Southern Missouri State University, but they changed their name like 5 or 10 years before I started going there. Tell me if that's the same school because I'm not sure. Osage Beach. I was just down in Osage Beach. The Boot Heel definitely considers itself Southern. So Mallory, you know how Missouri is shaped? Like it's basically a rectangle, but with a boot heel. And that whole area is what I was talking about. What I'm scared to get out of my car down there.
Yeah, it's the boot of
Ashkenong.
the
Ashkenong is my favorite city name in Missouri, but I will not get out of my car there. All right, have I missed anything?
Are you doing what you're gonna do yet?
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get figured out for this stream.
Yeah. I'm starting to lose it.
Yeah, no, an hour and a half is a very decent length for a live stream. So let's see. Are there any questions anyone has?
I was taught to say, what questions do you have instead of do you have any questions?
What questions do we all have?
Or what questions can I answer for you? Something like that.
Hi, Heather C. Thank you.
Oh, Heather, I've been checking out your videos.
I think I subscribed to Heather.
Yeah, I get notifications that she's live all the time.
Oh, then maybe I haven't because I don't get those. I'm the worst.com.
The worst. All right, friends. I think I'm hitting the dusty trail.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Rose on you doing this.
Oh, we're college 20s. Okay, yes. It is the same college. Okay, I thought so. Okay, Anhata, did you live on campus? And if so, what dorm? I was in Freddie/Freudenberger.
Weird.
Miss Sunrise Dawn worked at Waffle House. Miss Sunrise Dawn had so much in common with me. Oh my gosh. In Chattanooga area, I was a floater waitress, so I went to almost every store here. Oh my God, that was the worst.
What?
Springfield has, okay, you have to understand that you can like drive from the south end of Springfield to the north end of Springfield in like 20 minutes, and like same goes for east to west. Like it's a very small area. And there are 6 Waffle Houses. And yeah. And I was a floater for a while too, and it was the worst. And one of them was a truck stop, and that one was, I worked there for a few months, and it was really an interesting experience. It was really interesting because it's like working at Waffle House is kind of like, it kind of feels like working at a truck stop anyway, but working at a Waffle House at a truck stop is something else. I'm like something else. Oh my God. We lived in the same dorm. I lived in Freddie. I only went there for 1 year. But I ate at Blair Shannon every single day because that's where the food But I really liked living at Freddie because Freddie House was like shaped like a U. And so there's this huge courtyard like in the back. And it was a great place to smoke a lot of cigarettes.
I worked at Denny's, and that's when I started smoking. Fucking Denny's. Worst. I worked at Denny's Christmas Day.
Shut up on hot. I was on the 5th floor too.
Oh my God, were you guys in the same room? Is this actually your college roommate?
Oh God, I hope not, because I hated that bitch.
Uh-oh, on hot. You might be hated. Aw, that's really cute.
Oh, I love that. Oh,
that makes me
that is
heart.
so much better a story than mine, which I won't share on this stream. Maybe I'll share it on Marilyn's channel sometime because it's like very traumatic. That seems like where that would go.
Yeah.
Okay, shit, I love waffles and I have maple syrup, but I'm doing low carb. Oh, eat them.
Eat the damn waffles. Life's too short.
Life's too short. Eat the
Stop
damn
having
waffles.
a cheat day.
Okay.
Just eat.
You guys,
Terrible.
Mallory is gonna pass out, and
I'm like, eat some fucking waffles.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna pass out.
I'm gonna
I
go
have
eat
a
some
long day
waffles
tomorrow.
Okay, wait, hold on. Not knowing what website you meant when you asked about my friend. Who are you talking to? Is he talking to me?
He has to be. I don't know what any of that is in reference to.
Okay, hold on. I mean, you can leave if you want.
I know, but I gotta know what this is about. Website?
Website?
What website?
I'm tracing my steps back. I have a friend who looks just like 7 of 9.
I just thought you were rating your friends on a scale of 1 to 9.
No. 7 of 9 is the hottest character in Star Trek Voyager, Mallory. Duh.
Listen, do I look like someone who has watched Star Trek? I'm sorry.
Oh, Marilyn. Marilyn says I can trauma dump in the dung heap anytime. Oh, thank you, darling. That's so sweet. In honor of the dung heap, the trash heap has spoken. I'm going to add that to my brand so that something I can just play. I'm going to do that. I'll be passing out soon too. Congratulations. Chakotay. Chakotay was pretty hot, to be fair, but 7 of 9 was
How much do you want to bet that somebody somewhere would think that this is also me on a different channel? Typing in the chat. She made a YouTube channel called Barb Tries. We all get it, Barb. Okay.
Okay, just for context on that one, so that no one thinks you're like making fun of them. Mallory does a character named Barb.
Named Barb. She wears an old lady gray wig over here somewhere. And
okay, the 7 of 9 friend has a website. You're not speaking in complete sentences, Japan.
Just all this non-college culture. Marilyn, I fairly know what the called stuff. Free Barb. So Mags, I've been doing Barb videos for my students though, and they really dig it. We do beats with Barb, and Barb lays down the beat, and it's really great, and the kids really love it. So
it's wonderful. Okay, we're gonna go. Japan, you can just message me on Discord because you're going to anyway. All right. Thank you guys so much for the super chats, and thank you for coming and hanging out with us and all of the things. And I'm gonna play an exit video, and then we're gonna just get out of here. You know, it's gonna be my intro video, but it's an exit video. So enjoy.
Bye.
Okay, so flap doodle.
He's a fucking freak.
When did this become your business?